America.
We're down but not out. This team has grit. They have ice in the veins, but they're going to have to do it one more time here. They used a lot of ult economy on that. Soko going to have that Meteor Imp. Terra throwing down the portal. Team jumping in. Only a slight 0.12 left.
Are you kidding me? Overtime also taking away Harvey with the Eternal Bond. This Soko needs to go crazy! And he gets Harvey! This is the win condition in favor for Eagle Death, and Momentum has the invisible boundary. SJP with the clutch stance off, but guess who's gonna have their ultimate next? It's gonna be Far with the next invisible boundary.
He's dropping the buzzer beater as the time's at 0.12. The sliver of overtime, just nothing left for both teams. Selena gets the pick on Momentum. Far's got it up. Dance about to place out. Agamotto to follow. It's 100 Thieves coming with the cleanup. Oh my God. Incredible display from both teams, but it's 100 Thieves going up 2-1.
Together with Speedery. The fact that this fight is still going on is not real right now. I cannot believe this.
We're on our third ult rotation count. Now going to Spider-Man because they need anybody to stall a little bit longer. He's going up. He's going down. He's trying to get him. Impunity Venom Symbiote on Spider. Like the comics now, trying to put the pressure. The show is on. Nero's out here. Impunity going up with the Symbiote bite. As now Fidel getting close to their drop of the beat. We're on our third ult rotation. 1% left in overtime. And the beat drops from Fidel.
The back line, though, of Envy move all the way back. The focus is on Month, who's up on
nice.
The
Vision gets 2. Vision gets 3.
Legendary on first. Showdex have the advantage in their rotate of ultimates. They're sending Envy back, and they still have full control over this point. They staggered them long enough, and so has this fight gone down. We are going again.
Holy shit.
Legendary. The legend of Vision remains. Great hold. 2 minutes left for Nemesis to push through.
And having that cheaper Town Hall as it's activated onto the back line, but then the immediate retaliation.
It up is not able to get a ton of value there on Vess. No, oh my goodness, adios on a month and Cal. Can he be stopped with these whales? Moby Dick from downtown just absolutely demolishing the backline energy. On to Speedery again, and FlyQuest heavy up in numbers as they shove through and clean up the rest. And we're going to hold on to these Qs and try to use them in potentially the final fight.
Currently, Tronics waiting for these ultimates to be over.
Yeah, it's a tough look right now. I mean, they're just holding on. Vision, nice whale there as down goes Dinks. It's evened out again. Numbers are even. Ult advantage on the side of Impunity, who does choose to utilize it, looking for some more value. Great lockdown, good follow-up. Nice play there by Impunity, trying to get someone out the sky, too, potentially making it a 2-piece. And yes, it is. Impunity getting a ton of value and then locking down another. Make that 3. Impunity, just a monster here. And to negate that Hurricane there. Great positioning here. Enough to keep the team healthy. Great play. And here comes the Agamotto by Dogman. It finds a bunch. Make that 3-4. Dogman with an insane Agamotto for the W. Beautiful play here.
We've got Mello on the fastball special. We saw what he did to open up against Zatex. Can they do it again?
What?
Oh my God!
You blinked, you would have missed it. I just saw them.
Compositions, which obviously not being seen right now. Instead, the other Vanguard's going to be Terra there on Wolverine. Might as well be a Vanguard. Amazing is going to be playing the Magic, though. And that's a 2-piece. Let me see 3 Rye as he's popping off here now. Yes, that is 3. Amazing loves running Magic into these more Vanguard-heavy compositions. Showcased it last time, and it was valuable. And once again,
appearance, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, as that ult is already farmed up, here comes the squirrels. The friends are here. Can they get some picks?
I had to rub my eyes real quick. A Madian on the squirrel girl. Okay, and already with that ult that started so fast, clocking heads, clearing up this initial part of the map here too. And when you're so close together across these corridors, it just allows Squirrel Girl to have even more impact.
It's going nuts. A Madian is going crazy with the squirrel with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Impunity in the ult. They needed that so desperately as everything is for the last chance. But they got 3, make it 4. Dude, coming in time with the Omega Hurricane for ages.
This is a crazy. Looks behind them. Only 1 left, but nobody to contest here. They get it to the finish line when everything looked grim here.
The kidnaps that they're looking for. We've got now the Jeff NATO. It's coming out. Here it is. is. They're swallowing him up and ready to spit him out as they get 1, now 2. And can they make it 3 to 4, Vic?
Oh, baby, it's a triple, it's a quad, it's a wipe, it looks like here. FlyQuest have been molly-whopped, and they've been the victims of the Sharknado.
For that is value right there. Audio still holding on, able to get a slight amount of healing through that ultimate just to buy some time. Out goes the Eternal Bond, the Strangling Prison onto the back line, but shields are up. Can they find value through it? They can, as 4 go down.
Resurgence doomed as well, sitting with the ultimate versus Brute once again.
Doom isn't ulting because he assumes they have. There we go.
Now it's all about that patience, and this is huge. Doom needs to find value. Out goes the Meteor M to counter way to hold on to that. But going right at the
In these triple Vanguard compositions, we'll see if it pans out for them, though.
Yeah, this is essentially, it's like you want to use this just to, you want to do so much damage. A bunch of damage out here right now. Burn every shield you can. Avery, great eye, and they find 2 off of it. Again, Techie on the start here, holding firm, keeping them in the spawn door, still holding on to 3 ultimates. Almost 4 here for Woofles. This is a scary place to be.
Ansel this backline. Delena, Dance of Butterflies now coming in as Self with the Supernovas, trying to focus down until Delena finally gets it with some help from far. Oh, huge Eye of Agamotto.
For both teams, and Terra opens the eye and closes the door right now on the second point.
Series, and Madian finds Fidel there early, still getting that early push on point. Dongmin, it does get the ult off, but finds a ton as they clean it up. Dinks goes down, Ricky goes down, Crystal's out too. Team keeping the pressure on Madian, very low. Doom takes out a Madian. Doom done to Mellow as they walk this in. Just the Hulk left. Can they get this W? 3-0 sweep. Shroud X said, I did not want to disappoint you, Shroud, and they did not. As they
You mentioned Month is going to be able to react to it, and they have Vanguard ults.
And here comes the Hurricane from South, and now it gets matched immediately here by Month, just to kind of stall. We do see the squirrels, and here comes the Eye. It finds a bunch, and they collapse on it. 2, 3, 4. South finds a pick back, but what a play, and what a Eye of Agamotto there from Cal. And
The line of sight, use it as protection. The fate of both worlds. The Eye of Agamotto now finding 3 and finds Nero. I can't believe this.
I think we're starting to get that cap. There's all the Tracer from Sentinels, and the crew want to block out the Eternal Bond. His Dogman's got to nail this. He's nailed some in the tournament, but he's also with Nito. Can he get the connection? No, it hits the top of the door.
I got a little scared when that shield went down, by the way, even at the very lip of that choke here, as we see another Meteor. Now this time 2TK finds Doomed instead, turns all the way around, ring around the Rosie, as Vision also has to now completely Kaido.
2 minutes only for Nemesis to get to this point. They have 4 minutes and 40 seconds now. 3 ults online. No Strategist ult, so they have a plenty up their sleeve here. If Nemesis can go ahead and pull the trigger early. Soko getting nice pressure and space here.
Extermination is going to be the first to be used up. The Meteor finds a Madian. That is huge. That shuts down 1 support ult. Ricky now forced to have the dance off alone.
Thrown down to 0.99 meters. This is what you've come here for. And Ignite living up to the name and a fiery finish. Cal getting the pick there on Right Mason. But Born Again, there's been time to get that back. Absolute insanity. Everybody's here. Techie can get the huge back, and he does.
Oh, and the Nectar follows up here too. No sustainability off, no bond here from the Cloak and Dagger. You completely annihilate that. Overtime ticking away. Set.
one of the strongest ultimates outside of something like Iron Man to just burst through that Hurricane and find value as a counter. Vest and Spark it too. Out here goes Vest with a Meteor. Will it land? Gotta get rid of those crystals. They do! As Vest finds 2 more. Make that 3. Adios on is the danger zone. That could be enough here, as they will not be able to touch, an Envy are going to take the entirety of map 1. Sable touches. I might have spoke too soon. Can the team get here? Sable falls to Month, and now they're going to be down in this next fight, as it is again back in the danger zone. They do make that switch to Strange in time. Great touch there, but they won't have numbers. Can they hold on? Speedery holds on to the Q, and here it goes. Down goes 1. Zatex make it 2, 3, as Speedery gets a quad to end it and take map 1.
What a game number 1 for Envy, and that is a statement game.
With that push and pull every time you see a last stand, and as I say that, still gets pulled away, but was just a little bit delayed there. But that mark, we talk about marking self, shown right there, is Cal back over here on Magneto. Said his, make that 2 picks on the far, make it 3, 4, Cal, a demon with the penta. Are you kidding me? Said it was his first time on Magneto yesterday.
Yeah, this character's disgusting. Black Panther.
Oh, I'm excited to see this, though. Taking that height, and here we go. Dashing for days. Ooh, what a freeze! That was was insane. Nero is different. That was disgusting. And they follow up, knocked up on the Yancey Street. Is the team going to be able to follow up Cal? Very strong here with these final judgments, but there's that meteor. And oh, TTK, how does he do it? How does he always do that? Through those shields. TTK with a two-piece. The Letta going to get two more. Oh my goodness. TTK is so good.
Everything ready for both teams here now, and there it is, the final judgment. Every bullet has the name, as we've said before. Vision looking for his first KO, and up goes the meteor, and down goes the Spaceball Special as Window connects to Nuck.
Fear LeBron instead. Magneto over Magneto ult the grand slam and the dunk as Speedery gets help to stay alive in the Omega Hurricane, but dropping in from the heavens is going to be the Eye of Agamotto, making them break their necks. It found two onto Speedery and Window.
Can counter. It's going to come down to 50 seconds. Both teams, this is a big momentum changer. Will they let it slip now as the dance floor drops Speedery? We know what he can do. He's going to go in with the dance. Trying to get
Nice. We ate their ult again, bro. We ate their ult again and killed their second support ult.
Are you kidding me?
We used everything, though.
Needed to. Window and Month can get a lot of momentum here. They've got a lot to show for it here. Bubbles up. Who's ult tracking here? Berserker Rage. Cal goes up. He goes down. He does get Dogman in it. Wanted more. They're pushing him back, and they're going to...
But they came in from the high ground, coming in from the balcony specifically here. Brew ult 2. Speedery gets a one hit on Yos and a huge triple.
Getting that portal down, going to open up potentially with that internal bond as they go right in and try to get the meteor in. Dogman, you got to connect this.
Oh, wait for it though, because Graze is gonna have that strangling prison. Brings everybody in like a shish kebab. Everyone eats here as Stridax are dropping. Team Nemesis utilize all the ultimates in their economy. The Whiff Nito, it strikes again.
So maybe too, a Speedery just trying to get something going, but those cloak bubbles, the timing, the strategist perfection that we see is happening time and time again. Here comes the Rampaging Cow!
Just trying to yeet energy in the direction you're trying to get a kidnap.
Now we got a portal opening as well. That's going to be the turret portal that we've been seeing most likely. And look at that beautiful scoop. What is happening? My goodness, with the double kidnap in the air. Peter Pan, you can fly. As Energy gets the opening cuts and blurs. Any eliminations? No, because the dance floor's down.
At least momentum kept the rest of Ego Death alive through that clobbering time from Terra. By the way, Terra has it all over again right now and is going to be able to put on a performance. Coming right in this time, though, it's 100 Thieves that have to deal with it. It is 4 that gets done itself. Finally gets some momentum going for Ego Death. Being able to get those 4 individual players from 100 Thieves is huge, but now overtime is ticking down. Contest for this next fight, too, and Sentinels really only have the Supernova. The Psionic Seduction is going to be big. But amazing! No way! TTK to get the finishing blow. Terra is on. Terra needs to be stopped. He's doing all of this, by the way, with a messed up hand.
He got the kidnap mid-freaking air during the Supernova. There's a slim sliver left, and they're pushing it now to the second point. They don't even need time. They just have dominance now. The Squirrel, look at the face, the emotion. That's the viewer live look as we're pushing in now, and they're right now. Sentinel, they don't know what to do right now. They don't have much in the tank. Techie's the only one.
Yeah, and they don't really have anything to sustain themselves too against the onslaught of damage that's about to come out from 100 Thieves, because Delena has the Goddess of Death and gets a 4K. Sentinels in shambles, and Delena just wipes the whole team.
They all call a piece of it, right? It's Terra, then it's Delena with the 5.
Up in alt charge here. They've got to make a play quickly as Doom does, but do they get enough value? Vision going to clean that up as Tap goes down, and that's a nice pick as Tap is very powerful and almost at all. But Avery finds 2. Do we see more? But Dogman's going to slow that pace. Will they keep it going? That's a 3-piece here for Avery, who is showcasing the power of that crack and make it 4. Do we see 5? Avery showcasing that it's not over for the meta here for Bucky at 99%, and they're going to have to teleport back quickly.
And they have to, and they have to come back through as well with that invisible boundary. But oh no, it's not there in time. Nuck.
Backline, whenever they're in trouble, another way of getting back there without having to utilize his E. So that's actually big brain. It's something I never really thought about, but I'm seeing it here in utilization. Terra, what do you know? A reset on a Korova by Aramori and Crimzo. That's 3. Why not make it 4 and 5? Good dash out to not allow the reset, but still gets, and you will always be able to get value as you see Terra do there with that pull.
SGP has copied to match Month into the side. Clobbering time also comes out. Here comes the meteor, but it's blocked in the sky. Terra still finishes it up, though. Oh, my goodness. With the Terra Cave, deletes 2 off the face of the earth.
That's a 4-piece, almost 5. Wow. I mean, how consistent. Longer going to be seeing the Hella on either side.
Yeah, unfortunately, Hella sort of losing a ton of value as this map collapsed and, you know, everything kind of closes in terms of sightlines. You have nowhere to go. Here comes a massive Meteor M, though, into this Luna Snow ultimate. Blow! No! Kluge! I thought he blocked it!
Oh my goodness, and that is a calm situation. Nice push there again, GTK.
Map picks, hero bans out of the way. It's game 7, all on the line. I think the hero pool goes out the window. Now we see who the real kings are, and that early crack and impact definitely sets up 100 Thieves. Techi's gone.
This is crazy. Terra, make it 2. Can I see more, Terra? Try them all. Right, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he is so different with this ultimate. It's almost a guaranteed clip every time. Come on now. Difficult to counter that. So well played.
Yeah, right now they're trying to win, actually, though. Coming back to the point, I mean, everybody falls. Rez not available for Kurova, unfortunately, so he's back in the fight. Going to go down immediately in the crack and impact. That last-second touch was huge from the Eternal Bond.
Did I just see
Unfortunately, just wasting a cracking impact. But look at Doom, 70% he's built all the way back up. Terra now with that final judgment, and you're going to combine that with Vinny, one of the best brutes. It's going to spell disaster, as now 100 Thieves is going to claim this point back.
Wondering here what Sambo could do. Being on this Venom, making it a very tough to try to even find an opportunity with these Penny nests from inside the door, having to be close range instead. And the Penny ult that you were talking about, just trying to find some space. Berserk gone away, actually. His self just blows up.
That's why they allow the Wolverine with the Penny Parker here just diving the Berserker Rage right into it. But hey, we saw what Derek can do on Punisher. Zaytek's trying to get a little final judgment action himself. And finally, Vicky, opening up room for this team. There's only 1:20.
Oh, they know the way that they're backing away right now. The Eye of Agamotto has to go huge here, but first it's going to be opened up as Taps uses the final jump in the clobbering time to try to counter as both Kurova and Rymazing get sent down. That final does have that copy, though. It's going to be able to have the dance up once again with Kurova off the fate of both worlds as Kurova's about to approach their own respective ultimate. Rymazing now comes back around, has that Iron Man ult. The Eye of Agamotto, though, as a maximum pulse comes in, misses out, though, on Blur, and misses out on the Invisible Woman from Wolfos. Now Tap safely outside of the line of sight of Sentinels inside that invisible boundary. Now wraps up into a Tap sandwich with this final judgment and clears the entirety of Sentinels. Oh, looking behind you, though. Delena getting focused by the Iron Fist self is able to get fully up to health. It's going to be the Harvey show, though, with the dance up as Sub will recontest. This time in a different look. You got the Doctor Strange. Soko goes down without using the Meteor M4 as a dance up here. But then you have to think about the Terra show. The 100 Terra on this Punisher.
HP full shield ready to buy some time. And here comes the Tap Psylocke ultimate. Out goes that dance. And it gets 2. And that could be enough to make things dangerous on point 2 already with almost 3 minutes and 30 seconds. 3:17 on. Down go 2 more. Vision falls. Nuck falls. Techie just riding a wave here through Shroud X.
Yeah, I mean, this is the Tap we know and love. Techie XD play heavily around this man. Give him the damage boost
to keep the team healthy, but Ad finds Vision. The res will come up. Doomed. Gonna try to collapse now. Eaten by Meteor M. And it's returned onto Nuck after the res. Fidel and Dongman fall. Vision gonna res back and try to bring the team back into this fight.
And they do so. Avery Con and Pewdie, though, but he's going to be at res back as well. Any eliminations for the side of Shroud is huge, but that's everybody falling back into the res. 1 tick given, 2 ticks given. Last dance here from Tap. Can it match Dongman with his Eye of Agamotto?
Oh, and that's a mean one. Oh my goodness, Doomed. Or Dongman, excuse me, with a 3-piece. What a play. Right back at him. Dongman finds Tap as well, and that could be enough. What an Eye of Agamotto. Again by Dongman, who is just clutching up with these eyes.
Did you see his camera too? Like, he is exhausted.
The Vanguards, Vicky.
This is the difference between having a Loki and not having a Loki. Loki getting their ultimate so quick while the kidnap commences. Terra finds Techie. No safety as Aramorni unleashes the Eternal Bond. The invisible boundary now from SJP. They cycle that together. They get right back to health as the Groot ult came out just a little late. And 100 Thieves with the timing of those ultimates now just completely.
To that performance, again, if they lose here, they are down to the lower bracket as Terra with this. Oh my gosh! Grapple the hook. He gets 2. He's fishing out there. My God, gotta catch them all, Vicky.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? If it's not the Wolverine that gets the steal, Delena then comes up instead.
Well, they do survive this, Vicky, and he's putting the pressure down. Clawed up, down, uppercut, shot.
no sustainability. You have Corova coming in late, but Amazing may have just saved them here as Corova Death is off the Psionic Seduction. They clear out 100 Thieves. They come in to recontest at the perfect time as the portal comes out just in case for some safety from Sentinels. At 100 Thieves, though, they don't have anything to worry about because Sentinels were able to take it all the way to the finish line.
Amazing. He's blazing. That was a beautiful jump from both sides.
Oh, the way that he was just trying to follow Nectar. It was a statement to be made here while Nectar does have the Dance of Butterflies and kept it in check as Crimzo with the group hug has answered together as SJP being the first to get taken out. This is the win condition. Nectar proceeds to get 2K and still has a Dance of Butterflies. Another freeze! Oh, another freeze from Corona!
What?
How does he keep doing it?
Oh, no, but Delena with the slice the dice, and it's going to be Sentinel standing strong. This shield, it can take hits, but it will not crack. But there's a minute and 53. We're seeing everything come out. Terra, the Iron Fist, he gets one pick, Vic. The team alive. There's not a lot left. Speedery going for the back line. Lantus has been used. Agamotto's loose. That was huge as he capitalizes.
Nice try.
Cleans up the
Nice try.
And it looks like
Holy shit, nice try. Actually, nice try, dude. Fuck, that was so close.
Did that with Fidel dancing in the...
Oh, that was so close.
Out with the slam jam, connecting with the screen, not the player's vision. Throwing thorns, Vicky. 63%. Tick, tick, tick. Goes the point.
Right there, named down with those thorns, with the death. No, instead is going to be Speedery holding the pen. And that was a counter between Cal and then getting to be able to get the reset on the Goddess of Death as Speedery puts on a show.
No, my brothers. No, we lost. Nice try. Nice try, guys. We are not going to China. Unless... Wait!
Almost land in China, but Vision gets the three. He's going to be able to touch two. He's going to more. He gets another. Are you kidding me? What?
And he got the rest. He got the rest too. They bring the Loki right back with the Hella team up. The overtime taken away.
Holy carry! Vision!
He can't.
You can see
Okay.
China in his sights.
Okay, hold on. This is still winnable. The land is still on the table. Hold.
A great job here. And then we've got the stalking from the skies, unleashing the airstrike here soon as he's preying on the opponent. But look at Tap. Look at Tap. Tap needs to go around this corner. He doesn't know. I think he sees Amazing. He's going to go for the 1, the 2, but the Magma will perfectly throwing down the ultimate and sealing a double. It's Civil War out there taking down Captain America.
Nobody is safe if Tap had just looked right around the corner right before that bubble had not come out. In that time would have been big as Techie saves the Iron Man, and now they get to walk up for free to take the point. SJP will be able to have another bit of both worlds to get those 24 seconds of invincibility, but the maximum pulse from Amazing.
Back up, Techie goes up. He slams down, and no connection yet again in the kidnap.
Oh no, he's 5 HP. Tries to heal him, trying to get him back in time. But even with Crimzo and the group hug, Corova's right there to help and save them. Amazing with the MVP. Jarvis clipped that.
And the group up that nobody wants to be a part of from Groot.
Oh my.
Amazing. Putting Jarvis out of business. Friday is now activated.
Getting away with murder for free? For free, we're really...
Yeah, and here we go again, man. Of course, it comes down to one more fight. You know, they may be able to get a portal. Techino takes out Terra's Wolverine. Delena gonna try with the ult here. Crimzo and Corova find one each. Is this it? Do they get it done? Sentinel Amazing with a 2-piece for the win. And Sentinels are your new champions.
Just let that sink in. What a series.